Instead you can bury the workman, but the work will go on. You can silence the voices, but you can't stop the song.
Welcome to Wheeling the Pathways of Life Unplugged with your host, Brain Fitzpatrick. Wheeling the Pathways of Life Unplugged is a snapshot of the day-to-day experiences of disabled individuals as they navigate the world around us. We wish to shed light and open your eyes on a new perspective of people with disabilities. And by going unplugged, we can discuss viewpoints we hope will challenge our viewers' points of view. Most of us have disabilities we must live with, but what defines us is the way we deal with them. And now, here's your host, Brain Fitzpatrick.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Brain Fitzpatrick bringing you an episode of Wheeling the Pathways of Life. And I want to start off by saying thank you all for your opinions and all the opinions that I'm receiving from staff here at Pittsburgh Community Television and elsewhere. And excuse me, I appreciate everything you guys are doing and what you're suggesting. And we will continue to do what we can to get as much as we can done. But let's be honest, with what I've seen in the pipelines of the federal government, it's not looking good. They're cutting funding for they're cutting funding for SNAP. They're cutting the, it's gonna get tighter is what I'm saying. It's gonna get tighter. And when it does, we all gotta come together and we've all gotta deal with it. And the more people we can talk to, the more better off we can be. We can talk to people like Trisha, Polly Bouvier. We can talk to people like we can talk to people like Trisha and just tell her what we need. But we gotta remember who we elect in our federal government dictates what we can do in Massachusetts. And with what's going on now, things are okay, but things could be a lot worse than what they are. Kelsey, if you're going to be able to pull out for me. just like I say, just about every week, this chair that I'm sitting in is $25,000. Okay. Today, this type of chair would be about 35. Because this chair was built in 2014. Okay, Kelsey, can go back in. The chair was built in 2014. Yes, I put batteries in it. Yes, I've kept it going. And yes, I can get a chair every 5 to 7 years. But the chair's still going. So I'm of the belief, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There are many people trying to get services, trying to get things they need, and can't. I have what I need. I have a wheelchair. I have cups. I have cups that I can put on a chair and drink out of. I have computers that I can do things with. I have my TV show. So, if I'm only inconvenienced by an older chair, then so be it. I'd rather be first link. I would rather only use the state when I really need to. Only use the state for big things when I need to. And one of those things is staff. And one of those things is staff and without the staff and without people surrounding me to help me, I wouldn't be nowhere. Okay, if I didn't have the staff, I wouldn't need the chair. Because I'd be in bed. I wouldn't be able to walk. I wouldn't be able to, I can't walk anyway, but I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. I wouldn't be able to get out in the community. I wouldn't be able to do effective things in the community. I wouldn't be able to do the walk that I'm gonna do in jail in July. I wouldn't be able to do anything like I'm doing. And I wouldn't be able to be effective the way I am. And like I said, my goal is not to be as effective as to get multiple people. It would be nice But if I affect one person by what I'm saying to you this week and every week, I would like to think that I'm making a difference, and I know I am, but if I get one person that's affected by what I've said, I've done what I've set out to do. One person at a time is more important to me than reaching thousands of people at one time. But if I'm not able to get out there, I can't reach that one person that needs my help. And you know what? The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, and why I'm putting it out there on Pittsfield Community Television and YouTube and Facebook, because I want this show to be here for somebody else when I'm not able to be. I want these comments and these scenarios and these situations to be here when I'm not able to be. Because these are things that people beyond my generation, when I'm gone, and when I'm not here anymore, I need people to understand. They can go back to this, they can look at this and say, when they find the Brain Fitzpatrick did a show called Wheeling the Pathway to Life Unplugged, and think, if he can do it, I can do it too. Because there's been plenty of times where I've just wanted to give up and stop fighting. But yes, I watch my own shows and I say, that's amazing what I've done and what I'm about to do and what I'm doing to help other people. Because yeah, I have my own problems and I have my own situations, but I look forward to what's going to happen in the future. I don't look back. And you know, if you sit by and let things happen in the time frame they're gonna happen, you may not want, you may get bored, you may not be able to do what you want to do because you don't know how. But if you push yourself and say, might as well do this now, while I still got the energy to do it, maybe you'll get something done. Maybe you'll inspire somebody else to continue to do what you do. And I want this show to inspire one other person. If I could get everybody in the sound of my voice, Pittsfield and beyond, in all 50 states, one handicapped person like me to do something in their community to help other people being in wheelchairs and dealing with disabilities. You know, I've done my job. And, you know, we can't forget the people that don't give up on us, give up on people with disabilities, deserve all the credit. Even though we don't agree with them all the time, they're very important people too. They matter. And you know what? Without them, I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I couldn't even do what I do. I can't even go to the bathroom myself. What other assistance? I need help, and we all do. We all have different severities of what we need, but we all need help. But we need to learn how to ask for it. We need to learn how to recognize we're here to help other people. The whole human race is here to help other people. It's not about ourselves. It's about what we can do for other people. And with disabilities, people take us for granted. What can he or she do? Just by being here on this earth could inspire somebody else to do what I'm doing. People in day programs that are not able to function without people. It's giving them a job. It's giving them a purpose. So yes, they do have a purpose to be here. They do have a reason to live. So when I hear people say, what can he do or what can she do? Because they're not as able to make decisions and to go out shopping. So we should put them away in a facility. Well, I think they're there for a reason. God didn't do anything without a reason. And what I'm gonna do when we come back is talk about how the family dynamic is so important and so important and so critical to how people with disabilities live and continue the fight. Because if somebody else didn't fight before me, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. We will be right back in a moment, folks. Thank you.
You brought me this far, so why would I question you now? You have provided, so why would I start to doubt? I've never been stranded, abandoned, or left here to fight alone. So I'm giving you control. I lift my life up. Give it all in surrender. I lift my heart up. You can have it forever. All my dreams, all my plans, Lord, I leave it in your hands. I lift my life up. Have your way in me. Have your way in me. If peace is a river, then let it sweep over me. If I'm under fire, I know it's refining me. When I hear you calling out, I'll follow now, wherever the road may go, because I know you're leading me home. I lift my life up. I give it all in surrender. I lift my heart up. You can have it forever. All my dreams, all my plans, Lord, I leave it in your hands. I lift my life up. Have your way in me. Have your way in me. Take my life and let it be all for you. Take my life and let it be all for you. I lift my life up. I give it all in surrender. I lift my heart up. Take my life. I lift my life up. Give it all in surrender. I lift my heart up. You can have it forever. All my dreams, all my plans, Lord, I leave it in your hands. I lift my life up. Have your way in me. Have your way in me. Just have your way in me. Have your way in me. Just take my life and let it be all for you.
afternoon, folks. This is Brian Fitzpatrick back again. And like I said in the last segment, I'm gonna talk about families and how important families are in making a difference in the disabled community. And believe me, there wouldn't be a disabled community if there wasn't any families that are willing to take on the responsibilities and the fight to continue to fight the inconsistencies and the injustices of what we go through as a community and what the families, quite frankly, go through with the injustices and stuff like that. Believe me, it's a big commitment to take care of somebody with a handicap. You can't just do it lightly. You can't, it's a 24-hour job. It's a 24-hour job. And when families get asked, and when caregivers get asked, what institution do you want them in from doctors, because they don't know what to say. Way back in 1976, that happened to me. And thank God I had a couple wonderful parents, and still do to this day, and a great sister who happens to fight for me every single day and maintain with me the financial means and to make sure I get what I need and do what I need to do to survive in an area that's not easy for handicapped people to live. That is one of the biggest jobs that anybody can take on. And I know for a fact my entire family would do anything for me. Okay? Including the family here at PCT. They put in the hours and the times to make sure we have the opportunity to put on the shows we want to put on. Okay? And there's no questions, there's minimal questions asked. You want to put on a show? You know what you want to do? As long as it's not anything that shouldn't be on the air, they let you do it. It's not a question of it's a question of what do you want to do and how do you want to do it. It's not a question of this is not a possibility. It may not be a possibility right now, but it may be in the future. Okay? anybody that wants to join the PCT team, come down and put on a show, your own TV show like I'm doing right now. Call Pittsburgh Community Television at 413-445-4234, and you can come down and be trained and produce your own show. Okay? I've been doing it. I've been affiliated with this agency and this team, one of the teams, for about 35 years. Longer than 35 years. And I consider these guys family. And I can come in and do what I need to do. And get my story out, get what I need to get out, and have fun doing it. If this agency wasn't here, and this situation wasn't here, I'd be sitting home doing nothing on Thursday afternoon. I've got something to look forward to. And my family has allowed me to put a lot of stuff on the air and to teach me it's okay to be out in public. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to tell your story. Because again, if you're helping one person, you've done your purpose in life. And when I say that, you know, when I've seen my mother fight the school system because they're being unfair to me, not giving me the education they need, she is the one that gave me the fight to live and to believe in what I believe in, to stand up for the injustices, stand up for people not being treated fairly, and stand up when PCA's caregivers decide to steal from me, prosecute them, and deal with that situation, which happens way too often. But if one person doesn't stand up, nobody will. And at the same time, if you don't initiate the fact that if people don't initiate the fact that I'm not going to put up with this, and I'm not going to deal with situations like I do, and deal with behaviors and deal with people treating us unfairly, then nobody, if one person doesn't do it, 10 people behind me won't do it. Because they say it's not going to work. They pull the sheet over their eye, they pull the sheet over their heads, and they think, oh, well, that's not going to happen. There's no way things can be better. Well, I can tell you something right now. Way back in 1976, if my parents said that. And when they were asked, what institution you want them in? And they didn't make the decision to give me a chance, I would probably be locked away in a room and possibly be fed and changed maybe 2 or 3 times a day, maybe. But I was given an opportunity, and I've fought for every opportunity I've had ever since then. And for that, Mom and Dad, I really appreciate everything you've done. And I want you to know I'm proud to be your son. And I'm proud to tell you that I will carry on what you want me to do. And I will make a difference in people's situations and people's lives to make as much as I can and many people's lives easier. But I want people to know in general, I can't do this alone. I need a team behind me. I only have a couple good teams behind me, but I need more. And I need people to tell me, as honest as they want to be. I can't force you to tell me, but I would appreciate you being as honest with me as you can. Tell me your story. Tell me how I can help. Tell me how the city of Pittsfield can help. Tell me how the Commission on Disabilities can help. Tell me how UCP can help. I mean, as web, I don't care what agency, but I am here for you. And if you don't want to fight, as long as I'm alive, I will fight with you or for you. And when I fight, stay out of the way. Because when I take something on seriously, I take it on. And when the inspiration for this show came about was the fact that my mother she just had a birthday. And when I think about it, one of the best things she's done in her 76 years is to do the best job she could. And as far as I'm concerned, she's done a damn good job with dealing with 2 pain-in-the-butt kids, one of them having disabilities, but she's never turned her back on anybody. She tried to help as many people as she could. And if more people were like her, this world would be a lot better place. I'm not saying everybody has to be, but if one person can help somebody, do it. I don't care if it's giving somebody $20. Okay? I don't care if it's giving somebody $20. If they're hungry and they need it, give it to them. Or if they need a place to sleep and it's a safe situation, and it's not circumstances beyond, wait, you can find out. You'll give them a place to stay, or tell them places where they can stay. Don't complain about there's nothing I can do. Bull crap. If you just take a little bit of time and you do what you can, every little bit matters. And you know, I made jokes around about it, but I can't walk. But I can't walk. But every turn of a wheel, every turn of the wheel, I'm leaving a trail behind me. I'm making a difference in people's lives. Every pathway that I'm going down, the pathways get bigger and bigger for things that people will have for a long time. Excuse me. People will have these things for a long time. And I can be proud and I can sleep at night and say, even though things may not be successful, not all things I do is successful, but at least I tried to do whatever I need to do. At least I tried to make a difference. I can't be faulted for trying. If people don't want to listen, it's their problem, not mine. But for the people that want to listen, and the people that want to me to make a difference in their lives, and many other handicapped people that I'm going to bring on through the course of the year. All right. I will bring them on so they can tell their story. So you know that it's not just me. And there's thousands, if not millions of people like me, not just in Pittsfield, but in other areas in the country, and thousands of inspiring people. And if they can inspire me, they can inspire you. And it takes one person to inspire everybody. It may take other difficult situations to inspire some people. But even the trash man, even the guy that picks up trash, he's trying to make a difference. Even the mayor of the city of Pittsfield is trying to make a difference. What are you doing in life to make a difference? If I'm sitting in a chair talking to you, imagine what an able-bodied person who sits around at night and says, "Oh, I gotta get up in the morning and go to work." My situation is a lot different. Be lucky you can get up in the morning and go to work. You can get up in the morning, get out, be on your own, and get out of bed and do what you want to do. Take a shower. I have to be concerned with who's going to get me out of bed. I have to be concerned whether they're going to show up. Whether somebody's not going to drop me on the floor because they don't know what they're doing to get me out of bed. Or giving me the wrong medication, giving me medication at the wrong time or something like that. I'm not saying all these scenarios happen to me, but I'm just trying to explain to you that not wanting to do something because it's boring and it's not something you want to do, at least you can do it. There's other people worse off than you. And there's the people that are worse off than me. There's people that are worse off than me, even. But you know what? In my opinion, the people that are better off than me make more excuses than I do on a daily basis. Oh, I don't want to get up and get my own coffee. I want somebody to do that for me. I need somebody to go get my glasses off the TV stand. Get up and get them yourself if you can. And think about people like me. Think about people like me that can. People like me and people worse off than me. At least I can tell you what I want and put on shows like this. There's people that can't talk with disabilities. There's people that can't even see, can't talk, can't hear. How are you getting information in to them? More importantly, how do you know what they're thinking? So don't take for granted what you got. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna miss that 20 bucks because I fed somebody today. Or I'm gonna miss that 20 bucks because I gave that person a cup of coffee or something. I told that person to have a nice day and I gave them a situation that'll make their life better or that hour better for them. Alright, and then turn around and say, oh, because I gave them X amount of dollars, I don't have the money to buy a coffee. Well, think about it this way. At least you can physically get up and go to work. And I have to rely on the state and situations to give you money and give you time, give you situations to help you. You can say what you need and go work for it. You can feel good about what you do on a daily basis. And just understand that that's what I do on a daily basis, but I do it differently. I do it from the chair. Let me explain something to you. I pay for this show every year. Okay? Okay. I put up my own money. I put up my own money and I take my Social Security money and I put it up for the show. Because I think what I have, what I need to say is important and you need to hear it. And if one person can stop being selfish and think, oh, I can take 10 bucks a week and put it aside, or $1 a week, put it aside and give it to somebody when I see them on the street. Some situations you may not be able to do that with because you don't know what they're gonna do. But some situations you'll know when it's appropriate to do so. And people will appreciate it and people will say, you know, people do care about me. So what can we do as a community? I've shown you I can do this from a chair. I've shown you that I fight every week and I continue to fight, and I will continue to fight until the day I die and the day I can't do this anymore. And I will continue to do it proudly until that day happens. But I cannot sit idly by and see normal people without any physical disability complaining more than I do. I'm in a chair. Kelsey, can you pull out again? I'm in a chair. What's your excuse? If I didn't have any excuse in the, if I had any excuse in the book better than being in a chair and not wanting to get out of bed because I don't know who's gonna get me out of bed sometimes, then you tell me what better excuse I can use. But yet I don't. You know why? Because I'm here to make a difference. And darn it, I'm going to. And that's the purpose of why I should be here. And why I am here doing what I'm doing every day. And doing what I'm doing with multiple agencies to make a difference. Doing walks, doing social events, doing time in offices, and stuff like that. So if you ever need me to, Kelsey, you can go back in real quick. If you ever need me to fight for you and express some of these situations, people that don't understand, you can get a hold of me at wheelingthepathwaytolife@gmail.com. wheelingthepathwaytolife@gmail.com. And let me know what I can do to help. And let me know what resources you need me, or somebody that I know, or somebody in my influence, or somebody that I don't know exists that can help me help you. Let me know and I will do everything I can. But remember, we can only take 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time to do what we can. So it may not look like we're doing anything, but we're doing some of the greatest things we can ever do. Just by being there for somebody. So that's your homework assignment for this week. If you have the opportunity, try to be there for somebody. I mean, they will be grateful, and you will get some benefits out of it. You don't know what, you won't know how that feels until you get the opportunity to do it. With that, folks, I will say, I'll see you next week. We will be back next week. Thank you very much.
Can't bury the workman, but the work will go on. You can silence the voices, but you can't stop the song.